Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. I hope you're all having a beautiful 11/11 portal. This is such a powerful time, and if you would like to know 5 ways this portal may be affecting you at this time, I do have a post on that on my Instagram account, so you can follow me on Instagram at Magnetize Yourself. Also, I have a feeling this is going to resonate as a twin flame reading for some of you, because my guides are already telling me that many of you will connect with the messages I've been posting recently around how the 11/11 portal is particularly affecting twin flames. I heard the name Lucy or the letters L-U-C-I or A for someone, but do keep in mind that, of course, whenever I channel these specific words, letters, names, or details during the readings, these are just added details for specific individuals. So don't worry if those details don't connect for you personally. There may still be some message in this reading for you. With that being said, if you would like me to channel specifically for you and your situation, be sure to like the video and also double check that you are subscribed. By liking and subscribing, these are forms of energy transfer, and this allows me to pick up more easily on your energy and channel more specifically for you. Okay, so the first card I have here is the solar plexus chakra card in the reverse position. And right away, I feel that I am picking up on a divine feminine here. I heard the word self-doubt, so you may be struggling with self-doubt or may have felt these waves or thoughts of doubting yourself surfacing in your mind recently. But I'm also picking up that for some divine feminines, these self-doubts aren't even actually your own. They are lower vibrational energies that you are picking up empathically from people around you who live in a fear mentality. Right before I was channeling this reading, I kept hearing one in a generation, and that was just resounding through my mind because whoever I'm picking up on here, I feel that you are one in a generation. I also got Egypt, so you may have a connection to Egypt. You may have ancient Egypt as some kind of a theme or a place that you incarnated in a past life. This came up in a recent reading as well for some of you. I keep hearing princess as well, so you may have been royalty, a princess in a past life, but also I keep seeing a castle, like a stone castle. But also I feel that you have a very royal energy to you in this incarnation as well. I'm hearing meant to be famous or meant to be powerful. So you may be someone who has been working towards something that involves being in the public eye, putting yourself out there in some type of way, creating in some way. And I feel that you, if not already, because for some of you, you might already be seeing this success, but if you haven't already seen success in the public eye, or when it comes to sharing your voice, sharing whatever you are doing or creating, I keep hearing online, so this very well may be doing something, may have to do with something that you are doing in some kind of online space. But regardless, I'm picking up that you are destined for something really great in this lifetime. And from a young age, you've been aware that I'm hearing you carry royal blood, but not blood necessarily in the literal 3D sense. You might not necessarily come from a family with power or influence. I'm talking about your soul's energetic essence. You have a royal essence in your soul's heritage, meaning you have a very ancient, powerful soul. You've lived many lifetimes. And in this lifetime, I'm hearing bored of planet Earth. It's kind of a funny message from someone's spirit guides here. But I'm picking up that you might find yourself just bored by the mundane things about Earth or life. Almost like the feeling that you've done something 1,000 times, 1,000,000 times. This also kept you from being able to fully pursue a traditional life path. Whoever I'm picking up on here, there's something very unconventional about the way that you've decided to live your life. I'm seeing a nose ring for someone or some kind of piercing besides an ear piercing. I feel that whoever I'm picking up on here, it's like you're almost bored of life on planet Earth, specifically the unconscious patterns and ways of being that people fall into. It's like you see past and through collective consciousness, the way that most of humanity behaves, what most people consider tradition or convention or just the way it is. I feel that you've always questioned. And above all else, with the heart chakra card in the upright position, you are someone, and I just felt this wave of energy. I heard the name Martha as well for a person, or just the letters M-A-R. But I'm picking up that you are someone who has always had a radically open heart. And this has actually intimidated others in your life who would prefer to walk around with their heart closed, because you, being someone who is heart opened, can see right through others who are not, because there's this purity about your energy that calls forth the truth from others. I'm particularly picking up that if you are a divine feminine who has been in the dating world, perhaps you have intimidated masculines in the past by your heart openness. And you may have had friends or relatives or society tell you that the reason you quote unquote scared these people away is because you were just too open, or you shared too much, or you were falling too hard, sharing too much of yourself, something along those lines. But that is a flawed collective consciousness, a flawed belief system that you actually came here to transmute and to transcend. So I'm hearing that, yeah, if you are dating or you have dated in the past, you are someone who approaches dating very differently from most in society who are living unconsciously with their hearts closed. You want truth, you want depth, you want real emotional intimacy, and you don't just desire these things, you offer them in such an unwavering way. It's like you can't help but be open. You can't help but connect with the heart space of others in this way. Again, others may have seen you as being someone who overshares or who gives away too much of their emotions, too much of themselves, but that is just the unconscious collective belief system based in heart closedness and spiritual unconsciousness. And that's actually a major part of what you came here to do differently. In fact, in the past, you divine feminine may have even been hard on yourself. You may have told yourself that maybe you should share less with others. Maybe I keep hearing like talk too much. You might be someone who shares a lot through your words, through your conversation. This might be a dominant way that you open your heart to others. And you may have people that have, again, told you that you talk too much, or you share too much, or you're too open. But these are, although I feel those who say this may be unconscious of the fact that they are perpetuating these forces, at the heart of those types of comments is a force working against collective awakening, collective true consciousness and heart openness. And essentially, you are here on earth fighting this battle against that darkness, against that heart closedness. But at times, this does make it really difficult to connect in the world romantically or even just socially in a platonic way, because here we have the card, show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius. Someone might be in Aquarius here or have Aquarius energy in your birth charts. But really what I'm picking up on is you came here to pour out your true self to the world. And others who have felt threatened by this because they weren't ready to open their heart fully may have tried to convince you to close off some of that authenticity, to be more guarded. But the thing is, you haven't listened to them. You have a kind of rebellious spirit about you. I'm getting an A name for someone, potentially also the letter initials A or R in someone's name, or even Q in someone's first or last name. Your guides are urging you not to let the fears and heart closedness of others keep you from beaconing your own true light, your own true authenticity. I'm seeing that number 1144, which of course can connect with the idea of the 144,000, the idea that it requires a certain number of very ancient, powerful, advanced souls to incarnate on physical earth with that rebellious spirit and that heart openness and that authenticity to tip the scales, so to speak, and launch this massive awakening. And that massive awakening is already taking place on the planet. And I heard indigo child, rainbow child. You might connect with some of these terms. I'm getting that someone here may have been born in the 60s or the 70s in terms of Earth time and Earth years. Yeah, I just keep hearing unconventional. There's something very unconventional about the way you choose to live your life, particularly because with the blue moon card, you believe in the impossible. You came to this planet knowing that our only limitations are those we set up in our own mind. That's a quote from Napoleon Hill. But you came to this planet knowing that intuitively, innately, even though you were born into a family where I'm picking up from a divine feminine. It's like you were the outcast or the sore thumb of your family, because I feel that you were born into a family of conformity, a family where a lot of if you have siblings, your parents, your grandparents, there is this history in your family of fear mentality. And you came to break those chains, essentially to be the generational curse breaker within your family, which this makes sense why I was getting that message of you are one in a generation. I got the letter G, A, B, or R, maybe in someone's first or last name here. I'm also picking up Libra energy from someone as well. You are forging a path, not just for collective consciousness generally at a large scale, because we've already talked about the role you're playing in awakening the collective unconscious. But in addition to that, you are forging a path for your family. So I'm going to reshuffle the cards here and get into more detail about how you are forging this path for your family's line. By the way, I do channel collective readings and energy updates every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you feel guided to those readings, I do invite you to tune in for them. They are really powerful times because we also have a live chat going with lots of beautiful co-creative souls like yourself tuned in, sharing your gorgeous energy and really manifesting, co-manifesting all of the messages and pieces of information that come through those readings. Also, I do channel exclusive readings 3 times per week on those days, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, just for our beautiful Soul Tribe community on Patreon. So if you would like to support this work and also get access to my entire library of those extended reading videos, then the link to the Patreon Soul Tribe community will be in the pinned comment and description box under this video as well. When you join the Patreon community, you can also access a powerful subliminal meditation I've created that is called my Love Magnetism Subliminal. And this will really help you to attune your frequency to that most powerful vibration on the planet, which is unconditional love. So again, I will be leaving a link to that under this video. But the first card to come out to share how you are quite literally breaking the chains for a family. Again, you are one in a generation, Divine Feminine. We have financial constraints in the reverse position. Some of you might be connecting with the number 1313. I'm getting that either you've had luck or success in certain ways in your life that others have seen as lucky. You might just in general be considered a lucky person by those around you. But the truth is, it's not luck as we understand luck. It is your innate ability to align the energies ahead of you, to be in the right place at the right time, taking that aligned action because you have this intuitive sense of how to mold, shape, and align energy. I'm getting that some of you might actually work with sound in some way. So I'm hearing like sound healer. You may use the sound frequency of your voice. You might be a singer, a public speaker. You might use sound through music, through instruments. I'm just picking up that might be instrumental for some of you. But we have the card Lost Lands, Soul Memories, and Gifts. You've done this before. I feel that when it comes to finances as well, one way you've really gone against the grain collectively and absolutely within your family dynamic as well is that you are someone who has never been willing to conform fully to the idea that money can only be attracted through doing something that you absolutely hate or that goes against the essence of your being, of your soul. Even if you in this lifetime haven't quite cracked this equation yet in this physical incarnation, you intuitively know that there is a higher way when it comes to money, when it comes to abundance, to success, and you are destined to pave this pathway to aligned success, aligned abundance, not just for yourself, but for your family's line as well. And I feel you may have triggered some fear mentality, especially from your parents around this. You may have always been a dreamer, a visionary, one who I see a little girl or even a young woman sharing with her parents about these ideas she has of how she can attract or create abundance through her soul gifts, through something she's passionate about. And I just see your energy literally lights up when you talk about your passions in a way that most people have lost. Most people do not have that kind of passion. It's so beautiful and also so magnetic about you. And that passion is what is or is going to, depending on where you are on this pathway, going to attract all of this abundance, this success through alignment, through following your passion. And I see that this is going to really amaze and astound the people around you. Again, I could be speaking to some of what you've already experienced, but if you haven't yet experienced this aligned action, this passion leading to total abundance in your life, then I want you to save this video somehow, save the link to this video, and continue going along your life path, being authentic, showing up, opening your heart, having that kind of courage. Because I'm telling you, you will look back on this video months or years down the line and say, wow, that was predictive for the success, the abundance I'm now experiencing. People around me really are amazed at what I've accomplished. And I'm also just getting this energy of people being proven wrong about you. Again, this may be something you've already experienced. People may have made assumptions about you, about the type of person you are, about what your future is going to look like. But you, as this powerful being that you are, innately recognize you are creating your future. You are living life on your own terms. I'm getting the letter W potentially in someone's first or last name here. Okay, so Wow, you have such a powerful energy around you, Divine Feminine, and that's really coming through this reading. I want to see if I can channel anything else about how you are one in a generation. Angel of Love in the upright position. Once again, it's your heart's openness that gives you such a beautiful essence about you. It's like I see your open-heartedness and that loving energy around you as this magnetic aura. When you go places, this is either already happening or going to happen in the future. You'll notice that people might look at you or just feel drawn to you physically or with their eyes. And it's because you carry a really rare, beautiful energy that comes from the unconditional love that you are holding in your heart for others. I'm getting you are someone who really sees the best in other people and also someone who is very generous. I feel like you may have given a lot of your time, energy, or attention to others, particularly when it comes to your inner circle. I'm picking up that you would say giving makes you feel good, but really what you're speaking to is the fact that giving, which is really connected with that unconditionally loving energy, makes you feel good because it's in alignment with your true soul essence, which is love, which is unconditional love. I'm getting the letters R, E, D, and O that could be in someone's first or last name. With the first chakra in the upright position, I'm also getting that you are an anchor for people around you. Only you will know how this connects, but for many of you listening, I feel that other people may really rely upon you for support, for help, for emotional assistance. I'm hearing beyond what you even realize. So you aren't just an anchor through what you literally say or do to others in the physical 3D world. Your energy is actually an anchor, energetically speaking, to people who are connected to your energy. So friends, family, and inner circle, it's almost like you are a stabilizer. You are holding such a consistent frequency of unconditional love, of high vibration, that it's actually anchoring in, and I want to say even like protecting a community of family, the people around you. It's like anyone who is close to you is protected and anchored by the energetic frequency that you are holding. So, wow, very, very beautiful messages coming through for you, Divine Feminine. I really hope this message reached you if it was for you. And if anything from this reading did connect with you, I would love to hear from you in the comments under the video. I did see the number 2323 to close out this reading. So you guys know I like to look up these numbers as they come through in the reading. And this number says, a magical number when it comes to the divine connection between two souls. Okay, so clearly we're leaving this reading on a cliffhanger, and it's going to need a part 2 because I said at the beginning you might be a twin flame, and I am sensing that there is a masculine counterpart that you are very spiritually connected to. So I'm going to be channeling that next reading now. Be sure to subscribe to the channel so you get notified when I do post that follow-up reading. You can also follow me on Instagram at Magnetize Yourself and join our beautiful soul tribe on Patreon, which is linked in the pinned comment and description box. Have a beautiful, magical rest of your day, and I will talk to you again in the next video.